Yeah.
Dude. And so like her technique is on point.
Oh God, yeah.
Like the way she just keeps opening up further and further somehow.
Yeah.
Like I keep
to be
thinking,
able to get that out.
Right. I keep thinking like
Great day to play. Great day to play.
It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect today. What, are we doing a really intense look right here?
What? No.
Whether it's your first time here or you are joining us, thank you for being here with us today. You are loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are...
Enough. Ouch, my eyes hurt so bad.
That's a really bright still. Today, guys, we have something brand new today as we continue to go down our Philippines artists rabbit hole. We have another one. We have a new one. This is Katrina Velarde with Go the Distance. It says highest version, so maybe it's just like really, really like...
Oh my god.
That was perfect, right?
It sounded like the
nailed
puppy
it.
I have at home that when he cries, when you won't let him in the room.
Anyway, guys, I'm really, really looking forward to getting into more artists, and I'm sure that this is going to be amazing because guess what it's on right now?
Wish
1075. This is like the first time that I've seen it where it's been like see-through windows, like way in the background. I wonder if this is like an earlier version, like the windows aren't really tinted, you know?
Yeah.
But old, okay, this is a bit of an old video of Katrina, but it's still really good. That's what somebody said. So that makes a lot of sense. But really, really excited. So don't forget, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time. And if you haven't already, check out our music on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and all the other places that music exists. We have more coming to you guys soon, including an SB19 cover and a brand new single of our own. But let's do this. Sexy sax. I play like this.
Wish 1075.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome will be waiting for me. Where the crowd will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be."
If she's not playing with a live pianist, I'm really, really... like, this is a really, really cool and practice recording because she is taking a lot of liberties in terms of lengthening tempos, shortening. Like, and this happens a lot with live singers, right? But I don't see anybody in there. Like, normally they would be over in that corner where you saw the drum equipment. I didn't see them. So if it's not live, this is really well rehearsed.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing because, like, you know, like there are moments where it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you like musical theater and stuff like that,
Right.
That's where you can do those things because the band follows with you and
Correct.
you guys come back in line. And for this, like, there's nothing keeping the tempo.
Right.
And she's kind of just going for it.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not live and he's not following her, then they've done a really, really good job practicing this with her enough to play that, but she has to then do exactly that.
Right.
If she was off a little bit or she held that note a little bit on one, she's always got to do that. There's no movement then to be able to kind of change that up because of the way that it is, and it's really, really cool. Regardless of whether it's live or not, it's really cool to see that relationship here because, again, it's really only good live singers know to do that, you know, or know how to do that.
I'll be there someday. I can go the distance and I'll find my way. If I can be strong, I know every miles will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right.
Wow. She's got there's a lot of interesting control happening in her voice. So like I think about Morissette. Morissette has those really, really airy notes that she can do, and they're light and they're airy. But when her full voice comes out, it's out, right? Like there's a huge difference between when she's like, like she belt, and hers, there's not a lot of level difference between her light, airy voice, and it was almost like her actual voice is just really, really held together, real tight in there. Where
She
like
has it's like her voice is like shine. It's like shiny only. So far, like even when she hits those lower notes, there's not a bunch in that bottom spectrum,
right?
Like between 100 and 2 or 0 and like 200. There's not a ton going on there as far as like body, but like with voices like hers, when you like all of the like Disney princesses had those voices that were just so shiny, and it was like almost shine only.
It's very, very cool to see that, because you don't get to see that very often though. And it's just like when she went into that, I was like waiting for like her voice to really boom, and I'm sure that it can, but it was really cool to see just that tightness.
We're only a third in.
There.
Let's see what happens.
That's true. She could be Andrea Bocelli next for all we know. You know, like nothing surprising anymore.
Not from here. No.
Yeah.
The bus is on.
Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you. And 1,000 dreams would be worth my wait. It may take a lifetime, but somehow I see it through.
Wow.
And I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope.
Okay.
I go the distance, and my journey is complete.
Yeah, even through all that, it still felt like it was full. But it like I think the Disney princess analogy that you used was a perfect. It's like it's all up. It's all up here.
Right.
Even her chest voice and not her head voice. It's all
Like,
up here and kept into one location, and it just gives her.
She has a light timbre. Like it's very light.
Yeah.
And what's cool about voices like this is that they can be like very sirenous, I guess would be the best word to say, without much effort. So like those, we've talked about it before, those notes that someone hits, and then all of a sudden the voice just gets full stereo. Like it all of a sudden they hit a note and you can like hear it all around.
Fully
you.
resonates.
Yeah. And her voice has done that in a few spots, you know, and it's like, wow, like it gets really pure, like really.
Yeah. It's like real precise.
Yeah.
It's real precise. Very, very cool.
But to look beyond the glory is the heart that is burned. For a hero's strength is measured by his heart.
Yes.
Is she playing something?
I don't think so. I think she's just tapping her. I think she's just tapping.
Like a shining star, I can go the distance. I will search the world.
Jesus.
I will face its harm. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find.
Yeah.
Dude. And like her technique is on point.
Oh God, yeah.
Like the way she just keeps opening up further and further somehow.
Yeah.
Like I keep
to be
thinking
able to get that out.
Right. I keep thinking like there's a top to this, and then all of a sudden like she just opens up more and it goes up higher and clear.
Right.
It's not, and she's not letting go of the way her mouth moves.
Right.
Like when I get up super high, I have to not do a bunch of mouth movements, otherwise I close something on accident.
And here again, what's impressive is that she's not leaving that register, right? Like she's not leaving the chest voice. Like it's not that people can't get up there, but generally you start mixing in like maybe a mixture between head and chest voice or going into head voice completely. And she's just going for it. And like, honestly, it immediately made me think of the, like recently when this happened, and I don't think you've heard it yet, but Brendan Urie does Into the Unknown.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't
Frozen
heard it
2. And, but he does it in that, and when he finally hits that high note at the end, it's full chest.
Weird.
And I was just like, when I heard it, I was like, God, like, no, right? Like, it's just like, you just expected it to go into a different register.
Yeah.
And that's what's so impressive is like like you said, she just kept maneuvering it. You could tell like there was work getting that high one out, but it was there, man. And like that, wow, so crazy. So crazy. I want to go back to that.
Like you know when people, let's say you're a pro boxer and you practice and you spar and you get hurt and you have to take a week off and things like that. Like something like this had to have had some consequences on the way to getting to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you're up that high, you can break your voice like that.
I did that once.
I'm sure you did.
I did that. My
Yeah.
senior year of high school. We were doing caroling, and
You broke your voice and no, I'm
So because I was the top tenor, so we were
Right.
doing a lot of high parts, but the problem was we were doing a lot of outdoor,
Right,
in and
right.
outdoor, and it's super, super cold, and that's not good on your voice. And we had just done an outdoor show, and we came in and we were doing one actually at the Racine Country Club. And I remember I was in the back and my voice was really, really cold, and we were really cold, and we started doing it. And it was, I think it was, can't remember if it was like Oh Holy Night or something, but it was a really, really high note. And I literally felt something in my throat snap.
Yeah.
Like I literally felt something snap, and I like just mouthed the rest of it, which sucked because I was the only part on some of it, but there was nothing I could do, and went outside and was like coughing up blood. And what had happened was apparently I had like, my vocal cords were so, they were swollen. And like, so with all of that and the cold, they had tightened up, and then like just like the air pushing through and like the stuff on it tore like and scraped one of the vocal cords. And I missed the concert for senior year. I missed the concert. I missed like 3 months. I couldn't sing.
Yeah.
I could barely talk, and like just had to just not say anything for basically like 3 months. And since then, like that's why my falsetto doesn't work. Like I used to have a really, really cool falsetto. Like that was actually my, like what made me really good. Like back then was I had this really, really like really high little falsetto, and that's why I can't, it's really hard to do it for me because it never fully healed the way. I can do some other cool things now
Right.
that I couldn't do before, but that never healed.
Interesting.
So yeah, you
So
do
it
have to
can
be
happen.
really, really careful.
Yeah.
It can 100% happen. It's
And like I'm getting scared for her. Can we just rewind a little bit?
Yeah, we're gonna rewind a little
It's
bit.
a little frightening.
Yeah. That one, man. Dude, okay, so I want to, hold on, Jesus.
It's
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, it's when you see something like this, it's like seeing like the sky on fire. You're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like it's And that's why I'm guessing it has like a bunch of views and she's probably doing very well.
Yeah.
But because
She's one of the OGs.
Okay.
From what I know about her, she's like one of the OGs for LPM, like original Filipino music.
it's like because it doesn't make sense when you when you're watching, you're like, okay, that doesn't make sense. And then being a vocalist, I'm like, if she's gonna hurt herself, like she's like, please stop doing this. You know what I mean? It's giving me all these like
But she trained to be able to do it. And it's like you can see just from her body alone how her body changes. I kind of wanted to talk about this because these are moments where it takes everything that you have, even as simple as she makes it seem. Her posture has to be perfect. The breath control, because that's how you damage it. If you can't maintain the breathing and you let that collapse, that's when it can hurt, right?
Right.
And there's actually a slight moment where you heard her throat close, just for a second. I want to find that. Yeah. I want to find that. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. And what she's doing with her mouth, the reason, if you look at her mouth right now, her jaw, you have to have so much space back there to allow the air through to make that. And you have to keep that breath control going. And just that little minute, if you close it too much, that right there, if you don't keep that breath going, that's what can do it. And you heard just for a second, you could hear it
like
close
a pop,
just for a second. But that's what makes it so powerful, and that's what makes it like the training and the hours of training and the work that goes into it. Like, I don't think that people realize, like, yes, there's a lot of God-given talent, but there's a lot of work that goes into being able to do what she's doing, and man, it's remarkable.
It's a scary song for me.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling of like
Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, man. Like, this was good. Yet to have found a Filipino artist that hasn't been good.
Yeah.
Just
which
saying.
Is odd.
Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're just not good. I haven't found. Let me change that. We have yet to find a Filipino artist that isn't great.
Yeah. No.
Because I think that in a lot of K-pop that we've done, there's a lot of good artists.
Right.
With a lot of great production.
Yeah.
There's some great artists, but we've seen some good. We've also seen a couple that we haven't really cared for.
Right.
But we have yet to, I think, seen anybody from the Philippines that isn't like exceptional.
Right.
In their talents, and really, really, really cool here. Wow, guys. Well, let us know what your thoughts are. Please leave them down below in the comments. We do love to read them. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow along with our journey by checking out our live streams Saturdays noon Central Time, and you can also check out our music on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. If nobody told you that they love you today, don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here on this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
it was a great day to play.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Howdy.